Hi, friends. My name is Andrew Katz, and I am here to read you a story. The question is, what story should we read? Well, did you just see that story a second ago? This one? I just want to be super. Who wrote that? Oh my gosh, I wrote that. There's my name, Andrew Katz. And it was illustrated by a guy named Tony Luzano and published by Crack Boom Books. Would you like to maybe read that story? Okay, great. Before we start, I could show you a little video if you like about what the story is about. Here you go. Yeah, so the story seems to be about a little guy named Nino who has lots of energy. He's super strong, super fast, but he seems a little frustrated because no one will let him do all the super things he wants to do. Have you ever felt that way? Do you ever get frustrated sometimes when you want to do something and you have to do your chores or maybe follow some rules? Yeah, well then maybe you'll be interested in this story because that's what Nino goes through. Also, what are some ways that you can be super? I bet there's lots of ways that you can be super. Maybe you're super fast or strong like Nino. Maybe you are super creative. Maybe you can be super helpful. Maybe you like to be super quiet sometimes. So let's find out together all the ways that Nino can be super. And as we're reading, you can think about all the ways you can be super too. All right, are you all set? Okay, then here we go. I just want to be super. And it starts like this. One morning, Jaguar trotted in, carrying something between his teeth. Who's Jaguar? I guess it's that cat there. The mask didn't look like much, but Nino tried it on anyway. Woo! Hoo! Look what I can do! He seems pretty excited. Super, Papa said. Now, please put your dishes in the sink. Nino grumbled. He didn't want to put his dishes in the sink, but he did it. Super style. If you're going to put your dishes in the sink, might as well do it super style, right? Hey, Nini, Lisa said. Want to make a glitter painting? Yeah! Please get dressed before you start playing, sweet boy, Mama said. Nino groaned. Getting ready always took forever. So he shazammed into his shirt and shorts. Gluing and sprinkling, Nino and Lisa made the glitteriest painting ever. I agree, that is a pretty glittery painting. Anyone want to pick vegetables? Mama said. I do. In a flash, Nino was out the door. That's enough tomatoes, sweetie. We can't eat that many. I can eat that many, Nino hollered. He hurled a tomato all the way to Hawaii. Then he sat for a while by a tree. Yeah, he does not look very happy there about being told that he couldn't be as super as he wanted to be. Let's see what happens next. For lunch, Papa made the world's biggest sandwich. It was no match for Nino. Chomp! During his nap, Nino turned himself invisible under the blankets. When he opened his eyes again, his superpowers were recharged. I can lift the couch! Nini, I'm drawing. I can break through this wall. Probably not a good idea, buddy, Papa said. Nino stomped his foot. The house shook. Why not? Because the ceiling could fall down. You're not letting me be super. How about we all be super in the park, Mama said. Woohoo! Nino shouted. Let's go, go, go! Along the path, Nino picked up treasure after treasure. At the park, he booted the soccer ball with Lisa. Then he spotted a gigantic rock. Look, I can throw this rock! No, thank you, Nino, Papa said. Why not? You're a super kid, so you need to be super careful. A rock could hurt somebody. I just want to be super, Nino roared. He blasted into outer space, raced a rocket ship all the way to Mars, drank hot cocoa with an alien, and wandered through an asteroid field. Suddenly, from across the galaxy, he heard a cry. Meow. Who do you think that could be, and what could be happening? Let's find out. A monster had snatched Jaguar. The monster was big, but Nino was super. He wrestled the monster with all his might until Jaguar was free. The monster sighed. Now I have no one to play with. Nino looked closely at the monster. It didn't seem so bad after all. It even seemed kind of super. You can still play with Jaguar, Nino said. You just have to be super gentle with him. He's only little. How do I be super gentle? Like this. What's Nino doing there? Yeah, he's scratching Jaguar's back just the way Jaguar likes it. He's showing the tree how to be super gentle. Wow, the monster whispered. Hey, next time you go to Mars, could you take me along? I've always wanted to meet an alien. Nino smiled. Sure. The monster raised its arms and shook them all about. Woo! Hoo! Nino played outside for the rest of the day. He shared his treasures with his new friend. That was nice of him. He fed Jaguar supper. Also very nice of him. Then he sat super quietly as Mama read a story. Seems like an exciting story. Nino leaped into bed in a single bound. Papa pulled up the covers. How was your day, buddy? As Jaguar curled up beside him, Nino whispered, It was super. And that is the story of I Just Want to Be Super. Wow, that was really fun to tell that story to you. Did it make you think of all the different ways that you could be super too? Yeah, I bet, like I said, that there's a lot of ways that you can be super. And maybe sometimes you're super one way and sometimes you're super another way. And all the ways that we're super are super. So thanks so much for coming to story time with me. You can see, Nino is right there behind me. Would you like to see a copy of the actual book? Yeah, here it is. I Just Want to Be Super. You can see some of the actual pictures in it. And yeah, Nino's right here, and there is another book up there called "How to Catch a Bear Who Loves to Read." You'll see some bears in this video. When I wrote that book, "How to Catch a Bear Who Loves to Read," suddenly a bunch of bears who love to read showed up in my house. So that's why there's some bears who love to read next to Nino back there. Thanks so much for coming, friends. It was so nice to share story time with you. And I hope that you have a super, super, super day and read lots and lots of super books this summer. Take care.